In the words of body count singer Ice-T, humans are animals, pretty much in denial of just how savage we can be. The songs on Carnivore play out that theme in different ways. It's not about a diet, it's about being bloodthirsty creatures. Carnivore is the pioneer metal band's 7th album since forming in 1992 and skyrocketing to infamy thanks to the Cop Killer song Controversy. Carnivore is also the most melodically hardcore and lyrically articulate body count album to date. It is out on March 6, 2020 via Century Media Records. They're continually and consistently smashing boundaries and expectations. Body Count return with a new album, packed with the group's trademark defiance and unwillingness to censor themselves. Carnivore gets off to a blazing start with a title track, a ferociously heavy opener. Ice-T is spitting blood with the lyrics. The smashing of instruments, hungry roars and shouts of Carnivore are so primordial. A frantic cover of Motorhead's Ace of Spades, introduced as a tribute to Lemmy by Ice-T, is an early surprise but a welcome one. Body Count more than doing it justice with their own spin in it, as there is no attempt here at all to mimic Lemmy's trademark raspy vocals. It probably would have been embarrassing if they tried to do something like that, so it's good they didn't. Then, with another guest making an appearance on this album, it's Power Trip's Riley Gale and Hatebreed's Jamie Jasta up first, the former a frantically fast hardcore style tune that will cause nothing but chaos in a pit, while the latter is part of the lower tempo chorus driven Point the Finger, with Ice-T making his barbed point with a spoken word section near the end. Both are very different, but both are equally enjoyable. And in between them is the groovy Bum Rush, a rousing hyperactive pace delivered by the guitars and the drums on fire. Elsewhere, Colours 2020 takes no prisoners with a classy rap metal combo, and No Remorse shows once again that Body Count are up there as one of their heaviest bands today. Although, it has to be said, this track does show a lot in common with the title track. Perhaps a little too similar with its brooding metal groove and shouted lyrics though, although it is still damn good. Then we get Evanescence's Amy Lee joining the band for a track inspired by the outcry of grief that spread throughout the world when Nipsey Hussle was murdered last year. He's not having a go here. He's not having a go here. Instead, it's simply about not waiting until someone is dead to tell them how much they mean to you. Alongside Amy Lee's always impressive pipes, this is a sobering and thought-provoking track. Our top draw modern crossover album comes to an end with The Critical Beatdown and The Hate Is Real. The former every bit a fight song if ever there was one. Put the weapons down and get those fists up, that kind of thing. While the latter pulls zero punches in regards to the normalizing of racism, not just in America but the world. That it's walked into the fastest track on the album is even better. It's such a banger, a fantastic closer, probably my personal favourite track on the album. Carnivore, it's out on March 6 via Century Media Records. Let us know what you think of it in the comments, but make sure you check it out. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on GBHBL.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?